Unity of the Huachucas presents Reverend William Gill.
Do something. Due to a technical difficulty, we join Reverend Gill as he guides us through a short meditation. We have recreated the first portion to the best of our abilities. Please sit back, close your eyes and take a deep breath.
As you release your breath, find yourself in a place of extreme peace, a peace you had never felt before, where there is a love you have not felt before, a greater love than anything you have ever known, and all is well.
As it turns out, you have made your transition from the physical plane and you are in heaven, the other dimension, the afterlife, whatever way you want to call it. You have made your transition from the physical earth. In this place, in heaven or whatever you call it, as you arrive there, there is a movie shown to you about your life. From beginning to end, all at once, your life appears in front of you. As you watch this movie of your life, you realize there is something that you came to the physical world to do, which you did not accomplish. There is something that was yours to do that was left undone. Take a moment to see, to feel, to realize what that is. Suddenly there's a flash of light and you find yourself back in the physical body. You have come back. And you're given another opportunity to do what is yours to do. Now, if you wish, if you're willing, open your eyes. And if you have something to write with, or a phone, a notebook, write down what that is that came to you. If you don't have anything to write with, just make a note of what came to you as the movie of your life was showing, and you realized there's something that you yet needed to do, which is why you came back to this earth to do that. I believe that there is something that we came here to do. And I believe that it is very, very important to strive to accomplish that. I also believe in such a thing as reincarnation. In fact, the Fillmores believed in that. We don't talk about it too much anymore, but if you read the early writings of the Fillmores, they mention incarnation. And I believe that incarnation, reincarnation, is coming back to do what you didn't get done. And so as we go through this life and through our daily lives and our jobs and our marriages and our social involvement and all of that good stuff, it's important to keep sight of what is it that I came here to do. Sometimes we lose track of that and it will not go away. So, rhetorical question, you don't have to answer me. Please don't answer me. Again, take a moment to think, what is it that I saw in my meditation? If you saw anything, if not, what is it that I came to this life to do that I have yet not accomplished? In accomplishing what we came here to do, we have to stand on three pillars. They are the foundation to lift us to where we need to be. The first pillar is the pillar of forgiveness. Anything that is yet to be forgiven and has not been forgiven is holding you back. Lack of forgiveness is like a chain around your ankle. And while you can try hard to move, you will not be able to move. So in your quest to do what's yours to do, you may think, I'm having a hard time getting there. Something is holding me back. Lack of forgiveness. So in your quest of doing what's yours to do, the first pillar is to ask yourself, what in my life has gone unforgiven? There's a great book by a British author named Colin Tipping, and the book is titled Radical Forgiveness. And that book says that it's not enough to forgive the people that show up and bring us a certain distress. You will not heal what needs to be healed until you go back and heal the root cause. Heal the initial event that caused pain that has been with you through the years. And different people, well, actually the same people with different names, show up in your life all the time. And we forgive them, but they keep showing up because we haven't forgiven the epoch, the initial source of the pain. I know that in my life I've had many, that's going to sound wrong, let me rephrase that. In my life I've had some relationships with women, and they all, different names, different looks, but they all did the same thing. They kept me at a distance and they wouldn't leave. And so I took my spiritual work time to find out the root cause. And I went all the way back to a childhood with a stepmother that kept me at a distance. Yet she wouldn't leave. And the pain of growing up in a house devoid of tenderness, of physical touch, of a feeling that this was my home, kept showing up through my life. I have healed now. I'm with a wonderful woman who has taken me in 100%. But that did not happen until I looked at where is this pain coming from. Because it wasn't enough to forgive the women that showed up, kept me at a distance and left eventually. I had to go and find out what brought that pain in me to begin with. So in your forgiveness work, besides having that read at Colin Tipping's book, Radical Forgiveness, you need to find out where did the source of the pain begin. Because if the same situation keeps showing up over and over, it's just different actors brought to you to realize you need to find out where the pain started. And I will say it again, unless and until you forgive the root cause, you're going to be stuck. As a minister, I do counseling and people come back to me, why do the same things happen to me? And I have to try real hard to be nice about it, but it's like, because you keep getting it. You keep asking for it. Because you keep looking for a way to heal the pain that started some time ago. So lacking forgiveness will hold you in place. It will be like a levee that holds the waters back. And if the waters cannot run, you will go nowhere. And it's not good enough to forgive the actors that remind you that you need to forgive. You need to forgive the original pain. The second pillar that we need to stand on in doing what's ours to do is the pillar of authenticity. Quite often we live wearing a mask because we're afraid to show who we really are. And only the you that is really the you that you are will take you where you need to go. I've tried to fake being somebody else. It didn't work so well. Because until I show up in life as my real, true self, I just don't seem to get anywhere. Now, some people confuse showing up in your real, true self as a license to be nasty. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying show your true colors, be who you truly are. And I'm going to say something that you may think I'm taking things too far, but if who you really are doesn't work where you are, you need to be somewhere else. Today. So, show up in life as your authentic self. Tell the truth. Don't hide behind the veil. Do not have secrets. Do not tell lies. Be who you are at all times. The third pillar that you can stand on in your quest to do what you came to do is the pillar of willingness. Nothing will happen in your life until you decide that it will happen. That's another thing that shows up in counseling a lot. Why are my prayers not being answered? And I have to try so hard to be nice, but I just want to tell them because you don't want them to be answered. We hide behind a veil and we say we want something and we say that we are doing something or not. So who are you really, really, really? And are you willing to show up that way? And are you willing to decide that it is time to do something about it? I'm between the mics. It's adjusting the camera, but I did my part. Until we decide that it's time to do something, it will not happen. And why hide our light? You know, I just love the way the universe works. Super nice Tanya, who has the job to put things together here in some ways. She sends me this form and she says, tell me your talk title and what music are we going to play. Tanya, it's a month out. I have no clue.
Amen.
Amen, Reverend. It's a month out. God talks to me like the night before. Seriously, I get messages and I have no clue. And then Sunday comes and the music is perfect. The affirmation, the word of the month, it all just magically comes together. And actually it doesn't magically comes together. It comes together through spirit. So will your life when you decide to do something about it, and so will your life when you start letting your light shine. What did I do with it? What did you get me? In the Gospel according to Matthew in chapter 5, and I love that you had a similar quote from which one, another Gospel, I forget which one of the other three, but in the Gospel according to Matthew in chapter 5, the Gospel writer writes that Jesus said, "You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. A city built on a hill cannot be hid. People do not light a lamp and put it under a bushel basket. Rather, they put it on a lampstand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven." Give glory to Spirit. Give glory to the universe. You don't have to answer me. Please don't answer me. But are you putting your light under a bushel basket? Maybe you're not. Maybe you're letting your light shine. That's great. But it's a good question to ask. Because you are not me, but I have spent a lot of years in my life hiding my light. I thought I wasn't. I thought I was being cool and well adapted and doing the right thing. No. No. Until someday the Spirit knocked me in the face and said, you better start spreading the word, buddy. And here I am. But it's important that we let our light shine to give glory to our Father in heaven. Are you willing to let your light shine? When you do, when you accomplish what you came to do, I know that when you make your transition, you will be met, you will be greeted, you will be welcomed by a choir of angels, of millions of angels, singing praise to you. Because you did. Let's turn the channel a little bit. I'm going to ask you a rhetorical question. Please don't answer me. Do you feel there are some things going on in our nation that are making you uncomfortable? You may think yes, you may think no, it's up to you. But if your answer is yes, and I don't want to hear your answer, what are you going to do about it? Some time ago, I stopped blaming other people for my bad fortunes. And I realized that everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly that shows up in my life is for my good. And I've learned that if I want to change anything in my life, I cannot point a finger at somebody else to change. It's up to me. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I forget. I'm married. I got 2 dogs. I got 2 jobs. Sometimes I forget and I start blaming the other party. But once the fog dissipates and the light shines, I realize that it's up to me to live the life that I want. Happiness, it's up to me. Sadness, it's up to me. Success, it's up to me. Failure, it's up to me. So whatever is going on in your life that is making you uncomfortable, in society, at church, at your job, at home, what are you going to do about it? And whether it is your quest to accomplish the grand mission that you came here to do, and whether it is smaller projects, are you willing to forgive? Are you willing to be your true self? And are you willing to decide to take action? And then, only then, it is my belief, you may not agree with me, but then and only then, you will start seeing change in your life. And at home, and at work, and at church, and in society. Don't blame anybody else because it all showed up for your good and for you to choose to do something about it. So let us end with another brief meditation. Close your eyes wherever you are. Let go even of all the logic of this talk, but for now let's be of the heart. You're in a place where there's this magnificent light. There is pure, pure, pure love. There is pure, pure, pure peace. You are there. And the movie of your life shows up all at once. And you hear a voice that doesn't have a voice, but you hear it. Well done, my child. You did well. I bless you. And I love you. You know.
Thank you, always.
2.
Gratitudes.
Oops, I forgot the homework.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
playing.
do the homework.
Oh, I got him up there.
Oh.
Yeah, I was so into it that I forgot my homework. So there's the homework. Go back to number 1.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll do this organic. Identify a major situation in your life that needs to be forgiven and do the work to forgive. Number 2, show up daily as your authentic self. And number 3, be willing to proceed forward to do that which is yours to do. That's not homework for the week, that's homework for a long time to come.